August 29th, 2012 will be a day that I will always remember. I remember being on my way home from a singing rehearsal, and pretty much my whole life just turned upside down in a short minute, maybe 2 minutes. I was hit by a reckless driver that was driving at a very, very high speed and didn't even fully realize anything. I just knew that my whole driver's side door and window just exploded in my face, and it really took me for the ride of my life. I did everything you could do in a car. After he hit me, my car continued and I went through a utility pole. I went up a hill and then I rolled back down 3 times. Each time I hit my head on the way down, didn't even realize it. I know that I blacked out at some point, but never even realized that either. First responders had gotten to me. I do remember a fireman bending down and looking in the window, and I slowly turned and looked at him, and basically he said, "Oh my God, you're alive." And it was right then and there that I really fully realized how bad it was, and what kind of shape I was in. And even if I had made it out of the car, was I even gonna make it beyond that day? It was just so surreal for me, and I just kind of did everything they told me to do. And I ended up in a trauma ambulance and down in a trauma ward in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and it became the fight for me to get home. I wanted to get home. I wanted to see my son so badly. I wanted to see him. Everybody was at the hospital waiting for me, and I just kept waiting and waiting and waiting. To see my son. I was looking forward to the biggest hug in the world, and instead he ran and hid from me. And as a mom, that's a very, very difficult thing to handle. And I just kind of let him have his own space, and after a few days, I kind of convinced him that every day it's just going to get a little better, and he finally gave me my hug that I was looking for. I felt pain every single day, and my general health was getting worse and worse. My weight was going up rapidly, and it was really, really affecting my son. We would come home, and basically I would just lay there, and so would my husband, and my son would sit there and he would play all by himself on the floor. And at one point he even looked up at me and he said, "Mommy, you really can't play with me anymore." And I looked at my husband and I said, "I can't do this to him anymore." And I decided that it was time to sign him up for martial arts. I figured that would be the best way to give him an outlet so he could play with other children. And that's when I walked through the dojo doors, and I'm so thankful that I did. We met Sensei Justin, and he began working with my son immediately. My son had a lot of challenges ahead of him, a lot of challenges, and I'm just thankful Sensei was there, and he began really opening up my son, and my son started to play with other children. My husband heard about the Health Ninja, as what Justin was known as, because of dealing with Your Health products. And Justin took my husband in hand pretty good, and he helped him out. And my husband had awesome results being on the products, and he was just well on his way. And me knowing my general health wasn't doing so well, I was finally happy that both my guys were actually being taken care of. And at this point, I felt like I was really ready to let go. I decided to reach out to Justin one night, and I wanted to thank him for everything he was doing for my guys. He did amazing work with both of them, and I told him that I didn't have to worry anymore, that they would be fine together. And Justin came back and he said 5 powerful words to me. They're 5 words that will never ever leave my soul. He said, "I can help you too." And as nice as it was to hear, inside I felt like it was impossible. But nevertheless, I decided to give it a try. I figure it was either going to be it or everything. And for me, it turned out to be everything. I started to take the Your Health products, and I had a probiotic in the morning. I also had my shake for breakfast. I had yogurt or salad usually for lunch, and another shake. And then dinner was a sensible dinner with my Digest Ultra. And about 2 weeks later, I noticed something when I woke up. I noticed that a great deal of the pain had subsided, and I finally felt like I didn't need to suffer anymore. After my 8-week challenge was over, I was so excited because the Your Health community had actually voted my 24-pound weight loss worthy of first place, and it was just exactly what I needed at that point. What being Grand Champion means to me is being able to encourage others that no matter what challenges you face in life, you can do it, you can get through it. You just have to live that healthier lifestyle and also have that positive outlook on life. And if you ever need a hand, just reach for mine. Thank you. I was able to finish my first 5K this year and even start taking martial arts, which was a long time dream of mine. And I really like to thank Sensei Justin Leonetti and Your Health Products for being there for me, because I'm quite sure that I would not be here without you. Thank you so much.